Hi there, Leo. Thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 11th of July. There's no doubt about it, some magic's heading your way this week, and it arrives first of all on Tuesday, when Venus, the planet of glamour, sweeps into your sign for a 28-day occupation. Now this is going to see you make a transition from a period of doubt, or perhaps wondering exactly what you want from your love life or a particular relationship, and becoming much more decisive. It's joined also on Thursday by Mercury, the planet of thinking, and anything that's been going round and round your mind without an absolute clear plan of what you are going to do next can suddenly start to gain traction. But there has been an enormous amount of activity at the back end of your chart, and this is not going to come to a complete close. Tuesday also sees the Sun clashing with the quarter moon, and there could be some gossip doing the rounds. Listen to your own gut feeling. Don't be influenced by some people who may have agendas, and that's why they have particular views or particular snippets of gossip. You've got to make your own mind up about people. This is a crucial part of the new period that you're entering into, Leo. But one of the wonderful things about Venus and Mercury pitching up in your own sign is that you can start to feel a sense of self-confidence rebuilding within you. And this can show itself in perhaps some kind of new start. It could be about how you dress, it could be a business idea, a creative project, could even be a relationship for some lucky lions. But in the second half of this week, the Sun is forging a galvanizing link with Mars. Mars is in the fourth house of your situation. And it suggests that something that has been working away in the back of your situation quietly for some while can start to shape up in a much more positive way. It is possible that this is linked to a very discreet period of time where you've just been mulling something over, and it may be to do with your basic sense of security. It could be to do with a family relationship which can go from strength to strength, but you also need to be aware that something could also come up this week which sees you so desperately keen to break away from a cloying influence which just always seems to drain you at a more emotional or spiritual level. So there are some choices. It's not necessarily going to be a straightforward week. I always tell it as it is, but I do feel that your desire to take hold of what you're trying to do and to make a firmer grip on your life direction is going to be triggered by the arrival of Venus and of Mercury. However, I just want to remind you that Jupiter continues to forge an amazing link with Pluto. So if you're very clear about what you're wanting to achieve and you're motivated and you really want to go for it, something can transform in a very fortunate way, but especially where you're prepared to roll up your sleeves and really add perspiration to any inspiration that you have. When it comes to your love life, however, with Saturn still tracking backwards in your sector of relationships, it may not necessarily be absolutely clear what you want, and it's continuing square with the rather draining influence of Neptune suggests that when it comes to finance, if there are differences around money or intimacy in a long-standing relationship, perhaps that's where you're going to become much more assertive about what you want from the tie. On the other hand, for some Leos, maybe something or some tie has recently come to a close, and you're now set to reboot your situation and you're starting to go forwards again. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.